3, 2.
Live from our mouths to your ears. It's another episode of Guessing from the Stands. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Coach Nard in the building. I got the usual suspects with me. Well, two of them. You know what I'm saying? We also have an esteemed guest that you guys have gotten to know along the ride with us. Donnie is in the building as well. So it's going to be a lit episode tonight. We got a lot of shit to talk about, a lot of shit to unravel. A little bit of college, a little bit of pre-draft work. Some NBA work, and then we'll talk about some NFL free agency before we get out of here. So, without a doubt, I want to introduce the cast to the stage, man. How y'all feeling tonight?
Cooling. I forgot the NFL free agency.
How did you forget with all the big shit?
No, I know. That's what I'm.
No. First of all, two major running back moves that we'll get into. You know what I'm saying? When did running back
Are we talking ball today? Are we talking ball today?
No, we
Pause. Are we talking pigskin today? Is that
we gonna be talking to
pigskin? We definitely gonna talk some pigskin. You know what I'm saying?
But I wanted to start off the podcast with I don't know if y'all saw Nick Saban's congressional hearing in the state of
NIL. Should we introduce each other first, brother?
Oh, I thought Nard did that already. My fault. Go ahead, Dell.
We did.
You right, Big Dell. Este Dominican Dundada que mi gente que lo que estamos aquí, vamos a comenzar esta vaina y tenemos un par de gente aquí.
It's your boy Big Don Luce. You know what I'm saying? From hanging with the crew. I'm ready to talk with my boys. Let's go.
Hold up, fellas.
What's up?
Yeah, it looks like we might have another guest.
I think we got one more.
We got a stowaway?
I think we got a stowaway.
Hold on.
We got a stowaway?
We got a stowaway in the building. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
This nigga on stowaway Wi-Fi.
Oh my! Oh man!
That boy got.
I am back.
That boy glowing. Look at him. Skin all shining and shit.
Hey,
I just want to say, it's your boy Earl 91.
Hey man.
Yeah, how you feeling, bro?
I might have a picture.
You gotta change that name. It's Earl off vacay.
Facts. I am off vacay.
That was really read my mind. I was about to say, shouldn't it say off?
Hey, I have.
You right.
I don't think I have sole possession of probably one of the happiest moments of Earl's life.
Yes, you do. Well,
gleeful moments in his time of living.
Yes,
we're not gonna talk about that today.
Yes.
You were down.
No, but you know,
shit gets around.
Yeah, man, shit gets around.
You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I just want to say, let's get to the business first. It's good to be back with the crew. Good to be back with the fellas. Donnie, thank you for coming through, bro.
Yes.
Definitely. Y'all check out Hanging with the Crew each and every week. I got to catch up on last week's episode, but you and Banks had a phenomenal episode this week prior to that. And yeah, man. Shout out to the good brother Banks. Nardo, good to see you. Dale, good to see you. Christian, good to see you. Speaking of Christian, I went to your home, brother. And that's all I got on that. Yeah, man. All I can say is there's a lot of things you can do in that country for less than what you'll pay for a bottle of liquor. And that's all I got on that.
Amen.
The DR may be seeing me very soon. Yes, DR man is home.
Hey.
DR man is home.
The Dominican Republic is like, y'all remember when Walmart was 24 hours? That's the Dominican Republic.
Yes. So Christian, no offense, but I am the new Dominican Dundada. I just want to let you know that, brother. The Dominican Dundada is here, baby.
No, you're not. Fuck out of here. Absolutely. Hell no, you're not. Feel me? Hold on now.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, no, hold on, Playboy. You gotta go to the other cities too, not just there. All right, hold on now. Slow your roll.
Well, shit, put me on then.
You gonna go ahead and take a mile? God damn.
Well, they gave me more than an inch out there. Pause, but they way more than an inch out there, brother. Way
Yo,
more than an inch.
that is
Boy,
a wild.
what you gonna do for the 40
wild
ball?
thing.
Woo!
Oh my God.
The 40
That
ball.
is a wild. That is
That
a
Shout
was a
out to-
wild statement because
That
That
is a
was.
wild
they gave you
statement.
way more than an inch. I was going to start asking some questions.
You wasn't gonna ask nothing for me. Tell you that much. But listen,
Hey,
let's get it cracking. It's good to be
let's
back.
kick this off. So
I am well rested, and it is time
let's
to
kick this
kick
off.
a Legends back in. It is time to kick a Legends back in. It is time to kick a Legends back in. We're going to talk about the greatest of all time,
He just
Nick
left.
Saban. Nick Saban.
I ain't talking about Nick, man.
Nick Saban sat on that on that bench next to Ted Cruz. That was Ted Cruz, wasn't it?
I ain't seen the movie.
Yeah, he sat on that bench next to Ted Cruz
That's
and
Was
said
he
it's
hard to
not
look
fair that everybody can do what I was doing in 2008. It is not fair.
No, not. Let's not.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Shit, bro.
Y'all drop
Let's
that
go.
clip, the clip in the
Bro,
chat because I think I missed it.
How many schools can we run down that have got caught with NCAA violations? How many schools that have done the same things just haven't got every single school that competed for a national championship at any point since recruiting started has paid players. It's not that Nick Saban's mad everybody can do it because that's not what was going on. It was going. You think Texas was just getting guys because they were Texas? And
Of course not.
Alabama got most of the good players, yes, because at that point in time, it was about going to the NFL and check the stats on what they were doing at that point in time. But other schools were still getting 4- and 5-star guys because they were paying niggas. Like this has been going around, but it's different when it's in the open. Now, when it's in the open, a kid can literally say, "What are you going to pay me?" And a school can now know what y'all are offering because they can look into your financials of your booster club. They can see what y'all got, what y'all working with, so they can generalize where you put shit at and up it. You know what I'm saying? Or they might ask a kid, "What are you getting off?" A kid ain't gonna lie. He might up what he's getting offered, but he's gonna tell them he's damn sure gonna up it, and they're gonna pay it, or they're not gonna pay it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and the reason I say it's not just Nick Saban, it's not because I'm a Nick Saban fan. If you look at Kirby Smart's recent comments, he said recruits don't even ask him how his players, like that have played for him before, are doing in the league now, whether on their second contract or not. How you draft? They don't even ask that shit no more. It's immediate. How much can you guys pay? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if there is a difference because to me, bro, I'm a college football fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody knows me point blank, and I honestly feel like really, if you're from down south or nigga, I know for Florida for a fact, most people are more college football fans than pro football fans. Period. That's just how it is growing up down south.
And if you're in my state, it's more high school football fans.
Okay, because that's high school football. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But why is college football even amateur? High school football. You know, in Texas, why? The level of competition, bro. They were trying to get to that NFL contract. It meant so much to be a first rounder and not be a second rounder, to not end up a guy who goes undrafted free agent. Like it meant something to get those accolades to be that first round pick. Because why? Look at how Jamarcus Russell did. They stopped paying guys a certain way because of how they were coming out of college. So you know how much it meant for guys to be good while they were playing in college. You know what I'm saying? Which is why college football was what it was. So now that they're getting paid on the front end, you're going to see less competition. College football is going to look more like the pros. It's going to look sloppy. You're going to see certain guys who really care about the game are going to be really good, but you're going to also see a lot of guys who really don't give a fuck as soon as they get that freshman year money. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to be what college football has always been. So what Nick Saban is saying, to me as a fan, I feel like we're not going to get the same product in 5 or 10 years if it continues going like this. Because if you're paying these high school kids up front, what do they have to work for? If a nigga signing a contract because you got to think, they're still 18 years old. So even if he signs a 4-year deal that might be worth $4.5 million, he's getting $1 million for a freshman year of football. That's enough for a kid to be like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of going to this second workout, I'm gonna go to the team workout, and then I'm gonna go do some shit afterwards when before, it would have been getting that second work into the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, for me, I really hope that the NCAA puts a handle on the shit. That's why I've always been like, nigga, there has to be a salary cap. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this. Let me jump in.
Based upon accolades. As a freshman, there's a base. You can't get more than whatever. If you want to get that, because you know they renew your scholarships anyway every year after year. So going into your second year is when, if you went all conference, or if you had, you know what I'm saying, whatever accolades that are universal amongst all divisions of college football that you can get throughout each conference, you know what I'm saying? You have to meet that criteria in order to make that next bag. So that way it still keeps the competition up, because now in order for me to get that you know what I'm saying, 300,000 for this season, I gotta put in work.
But then,
in what business, in what world was a carrot not on the stick that we have to chase? You know what I'm saying? That's real life. That's how you get shit.
Now, hold on 1 second, Art. Not to cut you off. I just wanted to let Christian get in there real quick.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh no. I was gonna say, when I said that video of Saban talking, when I asked y'all, I said, well, who's at fault? The athlete or school? I mean, the athlete or the coaches. And Mike had made a point saying, well, it's actually the school's fault for, you know, monetizing the greed off the students. And he for sure made a valid point, because if we go back to the history, not just with football, but, you know, basketball and stuff, how many of them players got penalized for taking money from dudes that while they were in school just to get by in the meantime? Now you got kids getting paid 7-8 figures off the jump into high school, and the school was making money off these kids' jerseys and stuff throughout the season. So who's really to blame here?
Well, I'll say this. Let me go back to what Nick Saban originally said. Well, I want to go to the quote. You know, he said that all the things I believed in for all these years, 50 years of coaching, no longer exist in college athletics. It was always about developing players. It was all about helping people be more successful in life. That's the reason I always like college athletics more than the NFL, because you had the opportunity to develop young people. I want the quality of life to be good. I think, as I said before, name, image, and likeness is a great opportunity for them to create a brand for themselves. I'm not against it at all. But to come up with some kind of system that still can help the development of young people, I think is a paramount to the future of college athletics. Now, let me pause right there. There's nothing wrong in what he said, nor do I think he's lying or grandstanding. Only because the history shows that, you know, he's always had the accusations of paying players and, oh, you're going to get a challenger and this, that, and the third. But he also put out the best, most NFL pro-ready product as well. So while other people may have gotten in there and tried to do what he did just off of paying, they're not developing. If you look at Nick Saban's if you look at his coaching staff, it has always been guys who are ready to be head coaches. Hell, he now has a Hall of Famer on his resume that was a coach on his coaching tree in Kirby Smart. And Kirby Smart is doing the same thing, developing guys at Alabama. So I don't think that he was bullshitting, nor do I think, or Georgia, sorry. I don't think that he was bullshitting, nor do I think that I think that he's over-explaining himself, that he doesn't have a problem with NIL. So I think to put that on him is the issue. His thing is, and I as I've looked back at it, I understand and agree with him. The development of players, pro-ready players, is in serious jeopardy if all they care about is how much are you going to pay. You have to be able to do both, or this whole thing is just going to be more Johnny Manziel's coming out than Julio Jones's. I know they play different positions, but my point is, when you look at a Julio Jones, he had all the talent in the world, but he also was developed. He was also, I
was gonna have to disagree with you, Earl.
Okay.
Because in the instance of, you know, in the state of the sport, it just seems to me that Nick Saban couldn't catch up with times. And I feel like we're seeing this with a lot of coaches, and even in the professional realm too. How many of the old coaches are? How many?
I'm gonna stop you right there, Christian. Christian, I'm not the dog pile, but I'm gonna stop you right there. That couldn't be further from the truth when he just was in the semifinals and 3 minutes away from the national championship. That's just not. That's not
right.
Hold on. I'm gonna help Christian out. I'm gonna throw Christian the phone. It's not the fact that I don't think he could. I don't think he wanted to anymore.
Okay.
I think he looked up at it and said, "Man, I'm 72 years old. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with a 17-year-old about what I can do for him." It's just so different from what he's been doing for, like he said, the last 50 years. I'm not going to deal with the NIL bullshit. I'm not going to deal with the blowback from it.
Yeah,
he's not.
Nick comes from Nick is old school, bro. He's not fit to sit
very old school.
He's not fit to sit at a player's parents' house and give him a healthy conversation. And the rebuttal to the healthy conversation from that 17-year-old child is, how much you running me? He's not fit to let you tell, like you're not fit to tell Nick Saban that to his face.
No.
It's disrespectful to his entire career.
Because remember, before this quote, he said the reason why he retired is he walked in the locker room after that loss, and a good number of players just were not affected. They was focusing on transferring. They was focused like they were not affected by that loss at all because I'm about to hit the portal. I'm gonna end up at Notre Dame. I'm gonna probably get more.
Another check.
I'll probably get another check. I'm about to get more touches. I'm about to get more starts because I'm coming from Alabama to Notre Dame. So it's just it's like business. They was in there talking business after.
And he talking football. He talking football. Yeah.
Now I will say this though, fella. I got one question, but I'm gonna say something. One question. When I don't know if y'all talked about this, when they gave the college football 25, when it was reported that they gave 11,000 players $600 and a copy of the game to have their name in the game.
Yep.
A lot of people was like, $600 ain't enough. And
I'm so glad you brought this up because I missed it over the past couple of weeks. I want to do some math with you, Donnie. How many players did you say?
11,000.
11,000. All right, let's do some math. 11,000 got $600.
I believe that's 6.6 million.
For a game that is 6.6 million. For a game that hasn't been back in 14 years.
Right. Because Earl, people were like, EA is worth $37 billion. You know how many games EA Sports makes?
A lot. So, but hold on, Donnie. Let's do the math since they want to say it's unfair. Let's do the math. All right. So we had $6.6 million to pay out, right?
Shout out to Winston.
Yeah, Winston. We could, yeah. Feel that burn. Feel that Tar Heel burn, baby. But let's do the math. Let's say they sell 1 million copies. All right. Or you better yet, no, let's do it this way. The game is going to be $70, $69.99, right? That's how much Madden is. I assume. Okay.
At base.
70 divided by 70.
That's not putting on the DLCs and none of that.
No, nothing. That is only to pay out these players. They have to give out 100,000 copies.
100,000.
That's 100,000 free copies.
No, it's 11,000 copies.
No. Players. If I divide that 6.6 mil, right? Yeah, divided by the $70 per game.
Okay.
That puts us at 94,000. That puts us at almost 100,000 copies. That is just given away.
They're gonna sell that shit in the first 25 minutes.
It's 11,000 guys getting $600. So 11,000.
No.
He's saying the $6 million. If it was sold for games, it would be like 92,000.
It'd be 94,000 copies.
Okay.
So near 100,000 copies.
But on top of
the half hour the game is out.
Yeah, it's also 11,000 free copies of the game. I mean, that's not that much money, but
yeah. What? No. They're gonna do that.
No, because they're gonna sell about.
They're gonna cover that at pre-orders.
Right. So
Yeah, they don't cover that shit
let
in
me
retail.
see. Madden
Yeah.
2024 sales.
Nah, that shit probably made $1 billion.
Like 5.
No, probably 5 or 6 million.
Yeah, I'm going.
They
No,
do at
no
least
more than
they
no,
do at least 2.5 every year.
no more than
Madden?
10 though.
Matt,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, Madden.
Not a
Madden,
bill. There's only
Madden
360
sold.
million Americans.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Yeah.
I don't
no,
think
I'm
it's
talking
so
about
crazy
I'm talking
outside
about
of
like
America.
copies sold. I'm talking about copies sold. Like they sell at least 2.5 million copies every.
Oh
year.
no, they sell way more. No, I'd say at
Yeah.
least 6, 7.
Hold on. Madden 2024 we're looking up because I guess it's we can look at that now. All right. Madden this week set single this week franchise. God damn, they do not give out numbers, boy.
Mm-mm.
Because if
They
they're doing
they
bad,
just
they're not
they
trying-
tell you the ranking, but they don't give you the actual numbers.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, see, somebody can find that, please. This is crazy. Like they will not give you numbers. But either way, I'm just going to curve and to say everybody who plays Madden.
Absolutely. Here's a ballpark number. Madden 18 sold 4.3 million people. 4.3
Okay, cool.
million copies.
Okay, cool. So that's Madden. Let's say college is 2/3 of that.
No, college could be more.
Hey,
It's probably gonna be double. I ain't gonna hold you.
What you got?
I'd say
Hold on.
let's ballpark. Let's high end it to put in the player's favor. Let's say they sell 10 million copies.
Okay, we'll put 10 million copies. Cool. $600 to come back to my original point.
Hold on, but 10 million copies. How much a copy?
$70.
Okay.
That's
700 million.
700. That's 700 racks.
$700 million.
$700
million.
You know.
10 million copies or $600 just to have your name in the game. That's not
Because
not
700
crazy.
million is not all profit. You have to how much it costs to produce this game.
Thank you.
This game.
True.
Thank you.
That
Thank
shit
you.
costs a
all
lot.
right. Look,
Thank
so
It does.
right now, so Madden 24, 191,000 units sold, 9 mil gross revenue.
They've only sold 109. What?
That had to be the first week.
That
had to be
191. It says
that'd be
100.
over the weekend.
It shows current. It shows units sold 191,000.
What's the date
People
on
have
that?
been complaining about Madden though.
What's the
Not
date
giving
on
me-
it?
So
It's not giving me a date.
Okay. All right. Fair.
that might be that.
Fair.
That might just.
Well,
be
I will say this though. College football is returning.
That's another
Like,
fact. That's another fact.
College football
You're right.
is like
DLC costs too.
like
Yep.
like it's not just us
Sure
talking
that is.
about this game. It's like our
Everybody.
uncles, our
Yeah.
cousins. Yeah, like
It's been 10 years.
yeah. So like,
It's been 10 years.
also that $600 was something. If you play college football, we get the we out. Like I'm not the only person I know that before we do anything, I would name the good players everywhere.
Yes.
So you getting $600 for something that half the people who play college football was gonna do anyway.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So it was like I you know what I'm saying? Like like some people was like make it an even rack, I was just like that's fine, but it's 600. I'm like
You're cherry picking at this point.
yeah, like
You're
yeah,
cherry
like,
picking.
yeah. If you the fourth string receiver next year, you better take that 600.
And that's another thing you got to factor in too. Everybody gets the same base pay. This is kind of what we talked about with NIL when the idea of NIL was coming out or paying players. You have to have a certain standard that whether you're D1, D2, D3, as long as you're a participant in this whole thing, there has to be a base pay for everybody. That's why it was so hard to figure out how to pay college players. And they still don't pay college players. Like, let's not get this confused. What it is you're allowed to make money off of your name, but an institution does not pay these colleges. They just don't care if you go sign cards now. That's the difference.
Now the thing I wanted to talk about after that question is while a lot of people might think, NIL might hinder or harm the future of college football, I think it could be a benefit to men's college basketball. I think that, like, prime example, like the top 5 high school basketball players in 2026 could all get together and be like, hey, we all 5 of us gonna go to Northwestern next year. they could do some Fab 5 type shit. And the way they could just go to a Power 5 school, not Northwest, but like a top school. They could play there for 2 years. Yep. They could, like, you know what I'm saying? They can all sign contracts. They can become, you know what I'm saying? They can become stars before they enter the league.
Now, here's the thing about this, Donnie. That money in college basketball is going to be even less. Not just because of the fact that college basketball is a less money-making sport, but you got to think, bro. The eligibility of competing and being put in a college basketball game is vastly wider than NCAA. NCAA is pretty much just Division I FBS. With college basketball, every Division I program is eligible to be in the game. It's not the same thing.
Also, I think we're about to start getting more. We're about to start getting more players going to college because this G League Ignite overtime elite shit.
That shit is over in 5 years.
That shit over with. I think we're gonna get more juniors becoming top 5 picks, more 21-year-old players becoming top 5 picks. Like it's gonna filter itself back into people going to college, people playing in college for multiple years because that overtime elite G League Ignite shit. Nope.
Yeah, that shit is done. But since we're here on college basketball, oh man, there's so much that I've missed.
Yeah,
so much that I've missed.
They swinging over there.
Yeah, man.
They throwing hands.
Winston was in the comments earlier. I'm sure he's there. I got a question. What happened on Old Tobacco Road there? Because I was told NC was done. They told me Hubert Davis couldn't do this. They told me, mind you,
he loves his white wife, Earl. He loves his white wife.
Hey, I understand that, but they told me he couldn't do nothing just 24 months after going to the Final Four, to the national championship game. 2 shots away from winning. They told me it was over. I want to know what happened.
Mute Earl?
Duke was talking crazy.
Did somebody mute Earl?
That team down in Coral Gables was talking crazy.
Florida
State was talking crazy. Yes, this is what we do. Because last year,
we still talking crazy.
Y'all were pointing at me and laughing. Where are your laughs? Come on, Eddie Griffin. Where are your laughs?
We had injuries and we had
injuries. You haven't won anything though. Heavy, but you haven't won anything.
We won the ACC. Y'all told us it was over last year.
What?
It is over.
You said you were going back to back and winning the ACC.
ACC banners?
Yes, we hang those banners.
Yeah.
You told me that y'all were going to win the ACC back to back. That's what you said.
We would have. If
you said. Hey. You know what this is? You know what this is? You know what this is? Answer my question. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, it's a marlin.
It is a hat.
It's a cap. Because that's all y'all niggas doing, capping. So sit here, hold this, and we just gonna sit here and look. It's a cap. It's a cap.
Earl, just know we coming with that same energy next year. Watch.
No. But you told me this year. You guaranteed it.
You need to pull out your wife's hat.
You get that's my hat. That's my hat. That's my hat. That's my hat. And you guaranteed me. You guaranteed me y'all were winning the ACC, and I was quiet. Huh?
What are y'all gonna do?
We're gonna go to the Sweet 16.
Mm-hmm.
What that mean? So you doing all that talking for what?
No. Y'all don't get to get away with this shit. You don't get the fuck. I heard. No. Hell no. No. You don't get to do that because all I heard was it's over. Y'all can't even make the NIT. Well,
I
guess
didn't
what?
say that.
Yes, you did. Yes, last year y'all you pointed and said y'all can't even make the NIT. Well, guess what your ass? You're right. Well, guess what y'all ass making this year? The PS5, because y'all sitting on the couch, nigga. How about that?
You right. I know. We making it 2 and K. That's all we got.
We can only go as far as 42-year-old Armando Baycott can take us.
Hey man, listen, we got a prime vet right there, baby. That is Carolina Blue Perry Ellis.
It's over for y'all.
I just want to know what happened to the what happened to the Miami Hurricanes
season. That team that loses to a 16 seed in round 64.
Hey, what? But listen, you told me y'all were winning the ACC, and y'all are winning. Y'all
get smoked, bro.
You're winning the ASS. What is going on here?
Hey, that was crazy.
What is going on here?
Crazy. ASS was crazy. That was
crazy.
Hey,
as Skip Bayless said, all in, comma, my ass.
that comma got to be in the Hall of Fame of great.
Hey, he said we won the ACC, y'all won the ASS.
Listen, bro. All I'm saying is this: y'all talked crazy last year, and I just wanted to know what happened. What happened? I know who coming next year. I understand that he's coming next year. I ain't worried about it. Cooper Flagg will be there next year. I know, but I'm talking about this year.
Yeah, what y'all gonna do next year with that class? They're gonna beat y'all ass by 60.
But what y'all gonna do?
We gonna be in the Final Four. Fuck out of here.
You told me that this year.
Don't worry about it.
And you order
it. Let them know, Christian.
Don't worry about us. All right, listen. We had injuries this year. All right, relax.
One.
No, it's actually been 25. It's actually been 25 years. It's actually been 25 years, Christian.
First off,
Winston, it's been 25 years.
First off,
our last NBA All-Star was drafted in 1998.
Y'all
damn
up, bro.
It was Vince Carter and Antoine Jameson, right?
Yes. What NBA All-Star came out of
We're
Miami?
not a basketball school.
But you talk like one.
Bruce Brown got a
Of course.
I can name recent Hall of Famers.
And this motherfucker said Bruce
Brown. I can name 2 Hall of Famers this year,
man. Bruce Brown got
you want me to tell him? You want me to tell him what Bruce Brown's best skill is? Effort.
Go ahead.
That's his greatest skill.
That's his greatest skill.
Y'all produce no NBA players, bro.
You need effort. Look at where y'all fall from graces. The Final Four need effort.
Y'all niggas hate watching college basketball. Just being this set. You pass the ball around.
We're not gonna disrespect.
Y'all always going on some recruit. Y'all think it's gonna be really nice. He ends up being trash like Seventh Woods or
Hold on, no. You ain't have to do that. You ain't have to do that.
This is how low we're going.
I'm just saying.
What we're not gonna do is we're not gonna disrespect the Kirk Cousins of the NBA. Harrison.
What?
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
No, Harrison Barnes being the Kirk Cousins of the NBA is crazy.
Elite bag.
That is insane.
Elite bag getter.
Yes.
I'm
not mad at that at all.
At least Harrison Barnes got that ring though.
He does. And of course we'll be doing our I actually really next week want to have a conversation about college basketball too, because I think that men's college basketball is in a state of emergency. Of course we can. The white truth is
Tatum, who might win the MVP.
I hate the niggas too, but fuck North Carolina.
Hey,
but
I'm just saying, bro. Y'all talk crazy.
Did we not beat y'all last year?
Did y'all what?
Did we beat y'all last year?
Hey, no, you a fan of The Wire, right? You're a fan of The Wire, right?
You talking about the old days.
Well, you think about the old days is they the old days.
Okay, Flip Charles.
Y'all might be saying about y'all season about 3 weeks. 2 weeks.
Nah, about 2 weeks because they ain't making it past.
No, I just had to talk to y'all, man, because y'all talk crazy. I'm feeling energized, man. Let's get to it, man. Yeah, Nelson, you're right. Men's college basketball does suck. It sucks.
It's garbage.
The most exciting college basketball player, hell, 3 of them are women. Four or five.
We ain't going
4 or
there.
5. No, we are.
No, but
We
he's
are.
not wrong though.
I ain't wrong.
I
ain't wrong.
Listen to these niggas in women's basketball. I bet that should be exciting.
Hey, listen, they playing like some hoes anyways. You may as well. Shit. Shoot. I like. Hey, listen. I like Caitlin Clark to bust a lot of these motherfuckers ass.
Crazy as fuck. Just like Sabrina was gonna bust that, right? We see real life what happens.
That nigga, no,
stop.
Bad.
No, there's levels. See,
Let me-
you talking about Sabrina
she
battling.
Fuck if she can shoot. She still has to guard somebody. Nigga. That's not happening.
Let me tell you something. That's 3-point Jesus.
Dog. We not doing that.
When she got 26 and Steph like dusted off his shoulders before he went to it was crazy. It was just mad.
Hey, Steph looked at her like, "Oh, you missed a few there. Did you forget them or what the fuck?"
I was like, he was like, "That's it. All right."
and see, Marcel, I feel you on the balance thing, but the problem is there's nobody like college basketball has to have stars. Like there's no way in the world, and especially in today's day and age, you can have college basketball without having stars. And
bro, it's an off year. Next year with Cooper Flag and them, you gonna see
but who is in them?
Hey, are the Boozer twins? Are the Boozer twins next year or their following year?
Yeah, they're next year.
Next year too.
No.
There you go.
They're not twins. They're not twins.
And
they're going to be teammates at Duke. So what the fuck?
Duke got everybody.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit.
Men's college basketball needs 3 things a year to be excited. It needs a group of, you know what I'm saying, like 5 lottery prospects that we watching.
Yep.
It needs a team full of white boys that we hate, and it needs like one Division II and 1 mid-major starters averaging like 28 points a game.
I'm gonna give you one more thing. I agree with all those points. I'm gonna give you one more thing that men's college basketball needs. It needs a hoop team of niggas. And what I mean by niggas is that all of these niggas, as I like to say, needed a ride to practice. They wear black basketball socks. Shit, they wear hoop shorts under their jeans when they walk around campus.
And it doesn't matter to school. It does not matter to school.
I don't care if it's Pepperdine.
It was Florida Gulf Coast. It could be Marquette when Jimmy Butler and them niggas was there.
St. Peter's.
Yeah,
I don't care who it is. Like, you need a team that don't give a flying fuck. You need a Villanova. Like Villanova.
Sometimes that team goes against the white boys that we don't like.
And they bust their ass every year. Like the NCAA tournament this year is cooked. But
Actually, no, I lied.
Listen, anytime I don't even fuck who's playing. Anytime it is a knockout tournament, it's always gonna be exciting.
No, it is, but there also was star power amidst that. Like, you get what I'm saying?
But
like we had Zion and Brandon Ingram and them playing.
Exactly.
And motherfucking Anthony Davis. Yeah, hell yeah.
While we on the topic, I was watching ESPN the other night. They were showing the potential 1 seeds for the tournament. And they got some dogs on there.
It's some good team basketball.
Yeah, I think it's still gonna be interesting.
This is the perfect year for Cal to win the national championship.
Yes, it is. This is the perfect year for him to win.
For him.
Yes.
He's not going to.
He's not.
No. Cal always picks it up. So.
We'll of course go into great detail as championship week is wrapping up. Obviously, I watched a couple games from the ACC tournament today. I know the ACC tournament is up by you. Shoot, man, if you got a chance, bro, go check out some of them games, man.
That's $2 tickets for the midday games. I'm mad as shit at people.
Yeah, man, that shit is crazy.
Hey, Sunday, I think it's the brackets open up. I think selection.
Yep, bro. Oh yeah, it's selection Sunday. You know. So we'll be back top of next week to do it. Yeah. But yeah, and on the women's side, look, man.
Y'all want to do a live podcast?
I'm not opposed to it.
That'd be fire.
I'm not opposed to it. We'll see what we can do. On the women's side, I mean, shit, bro. The SEC is in good hands. Women's basketball is in good hands.
Hell yeah.
The champ is coming out of the SEC.
The champ is 100% coming out of the SEC. I still think Iowa has a good shot. I think that
they got a shot at making the Final Four, but aside from that,
name a school besides Iowa, South Carolina, LSU.
Tennessee.
Name what now? Tennessee, Oklahoma. Shit.
I ain't saying
motherfucker. USC may have the best pro prospect ready out there.
Juju is out there chucking.
And I like Caitlin. I ain't saying Caitlin not, but Juju gonna be a fucking problem.
Exactly. Caitlin gonna be a number one pick.
Yeah,
although
bro.
I don't think the league should let her go to Indiana.
Why not?
Nah.
She should be in like LA, bro.
No, bro. Listen, her and
that don't matter in women's basketball.
What's old girl that got drafted last? Her and Aaliyah Boston is going to be crazy this year. That shit is going to go insane. Her and Aaliyah Boston gonna be a real problem in about 3 years. You let them get used to the game, and hell, the Liberty may have to see them.
What the W always has, what the NBA has lacked in the past decade. So her going to the Fever, it builds the team. So like you know what I'm saying? My favorite thing about WNBA finals is it's not one superstar and a bunch of bums. It is a team. Them Minnesota Lynx teams with Maya Moore stacked.
Yes.
The Deanna Taurasi teams with before Brittany Griner and after Brittany Griner stacked.
Yes.
The Aces,
Maya Moore is the greatest
the Mystics
player of all time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brianna and Elena, the Liberty stacked. Like that's they stacked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I also think that the women's game, and obviously, you know, they're not jumping out the gym like the men. But I think what makes the women,
you know who needs to be a spark though?
Who?
That Baltimore girl that played at LSU. That's who needs to be a spark.
Yes.
Angel is the perfect. She signed a Reebok, so she with Shaq. Like that is a match made in heaven.
And she has that star power.
Because I don't know if she'll be able to play the 4, play the 5 like she does in the league now.
Yeah. No. Hell,
she's only 6'3", so I mean she can play center, but it's gonna be a hell of a lot more, you know.
Yeah, because you got to think a lot of women overseas are also very tall at center too, and they get their pick of the litter to come over and you know. Yeah. But again, women's college basketball will definitely for those that want to participate, we'll handle that too. Be on the lookout for that. We'll be doing our selection show because that's the tournament that's really, really going to be exciting. As exciting as the men's is, that NCAA tournament for the women's, this is going to be an all-timer just like last year's was. But all right, in the NBA, real quick. I mean, facts are facts, bro. Shit is getting to where it's getting, and Luka Doncic really may win MVP this year. If they get up to a 4 seed, if they get up to a 4 seed,
I like Shai.
I do like Shai. I like Shai to win. Obviously, Joker is showing that he's clearly is the MVP. But I also do think that a lot of teams are benefiting on Embiid being out of the run right now, and you know,
in the East,
Yeah, I love her too, even though she shops on nicekicks.com. I love her too.
Don't do my quote. Don't do.
What you doing that? Disrespect,
yeah, come on.
I'm not disrespecting. She disrespecting herself. She disrespecting herself.
Like that, man.
Listen,
she disrespecting herself.
Let her rock her nice kick shoe. Let her rock the all Gucci outfit.
Oh, all right. Listen, one thing that I've been thinking about, fellas, we can kind of have a pod meeting on air. If there's some shit that's outside of sports but still lifestyle, I think we're qualified to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
What happened?
Okay.
Who's in trouble?
Who's in trouble?
That's
for the next 18 years, Jalen Green is in trouble.
Oh,
now look. Now look.
Oh, it's the list. All right. Can I go?
Please. You have the floor.
Can I go? Okay. I'm gonna go back to another one of our brothers who was in Charlotte but is now in Dallas. When the PJ Washington situation happened, I was upset, not because of who it was. I was upset because of where he was playing. when this announcement happened, he was a Hornet. Where do the Hornets play? Charlotte. Have
Bro, that's a
Charlotte, North Carolina women, fellas. I don't know if y'all know. I don't know if y'all know, man. It's some magic over there. And all I'm saying is,
oh, she from North Carolina?
No. PJ Washington played
He was
basketball
playing in
in
North Carolina.
What I'm saying is he could have found one of her at A&T. He could have found one of her at UNC Greensboro.
He could have.
What, like, so my same sentiments with PJ Washington is my same sentiments with Jalen Green. You could have found one of them at U of H. At Texas Southern. Talk to him about Durham, AJ.
Hey.
They don't know.
Can we tell
they know me in Durham
for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Just listen. Jalen Green been wanting that since he hit puberty. Let's stop.
Oh, facts. Thank you.
We all have wanted that since we hit puberty.
Listen, some guys get money to get with young ladies, or young guys get money to get with the older ladies. Let's keep it a beam, okay? I've been plotting on that, okay? He was in middle school saying, "Man, I take her. Man, I take her. I take her." I promise you, Dre Michelle was on that list.
That's fine.
Exactly.
But don't shoot the club up.
Went and got it. Listen, it might have been better than he thought it was going to be. And it just happened.
They can't all be better than you think. They can't all be better.
Now, Dre is a professional.
I gotta push.
She's an old dog at this.
I gotta push back on what Christian said just a little bit. Because I know we stepping in the waters we don't normally step on this broadcast. But let me be very clear about this.
You go this direction all the time. Not on guessing from the stands.
Oh no, yeah. Hey, put the U's up. Shout out to the U, baby. Shout out to the union, baby. Shout out to the union. But listen. I'm gonna be honest. I can understand how. Look, man, you about to be up 300 M's when you get that extension.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 3?
You were the number.
3.
What was he?
2.
It's gonna be near 3.
They
just gave Ant Edwards 251. It'll be near 3.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
That's what. Oh, okay. Ant got 260. It's gonna be about 275.
Listen. Jalen Green is averaging 18 points on 40% shooting and 30% shooting from the 3. I don't know if it's gonna be 250. It might be 180.
He's getting that. I can't think of a rookie that never got their rookie extension that was like the guy.
180 in Texas with no taxes?
No, but here's my point.
Right.
But here's my point. Exactly. That's where you messed up. Texas is a state that does not allow for the fix to be put in. So you went raw in a state that does not allow for the fix to be put in. You asked for this. You're gonna have to take a child is never an L. Especially when you're financially aware to do it, a child is not an L.
You couldn't go to a 24-hour CVS and get a plan B.
No.
You couldn't go to a 20. No. This is Texas. Nope. He could have went to a 24-hour CVS and found a Drea.
Now we talking. Now we are. Here we go. Now you are potting. Now you are potting.
You know how many women look like Megan Thee Stallion at my local Walmart?
I'm trying. Listen, bro. They call. Listen, I know this is blasphemous to a lot of people who have never seen women in Texas. But I'm telling you,
no, they like that.
They called me. I remember this specifically. I had a friend of mine who lived in Houston, and he told me, "Hey, look, bro, Beyonce is regular. She fine. Don't get me wrong, but she regular." And I told this to some friends in Florida, and they all looked at me like I was out of my damn mind. The edge that I had on these folks is that I saw his MySpace, because it's MySpace days. I saw what he was talking to at that time, and that motherfucker was not lying. Nigga. Look, Meg, Beyonce, they look like they are GameStop workers in Texas, dog. They all look like that.
Listen, no.
They all
Here's the
do.
great thing about Meg, Beyonce, Solange. They not even the finest people in their family.
Thank you.
Oh, look at the Beyonce's family.
There's a cousin that went viral probably about 10 years ago. Two cousins.
Oh, that when she was in that blue, that royal blue.
Yeah.
The one that was fine too.
And look,
they all over there. So I'd understand if Jalen Green was a Utah Jazz. I'd understand if
100% ain't nothing to do out there.
Cleveland Cavalier.
Yep.
But a Charlotte Hornet.
They got a few ones out in Cleveland too.
They do, but they do.
But
shout out to women
Hornet,
in the Midwest.
If you are listen, if you a Hornet, if you a Heat, if you a Raptor, if you a Rocket, if you a Laker or a
Maverick
or a Maverick, just wait a little bit. Just wait. Just wait.
I want to say a Spur, but I feel like I'm wrong.
No.
If you are Hispanic, a Spur.
No.
You are Hispanic.
No, you know
Charles Barkley ruined San Antonio about 20 years ago. Well, I'm never going to look at that place.
If you are a Spanish person, a Spur.
But
shout out Phoenix too.
No, Phoenix got him.
Phoenix got him.
Chicago, we can't leave Chicago off. Chicago.
If you a hood nigga,
New Orleans.
If you a hood
nigga. Oh yeah. How could we forget? We just saw somebody get case last year in New Orleans.
Yeah. We just had a nigga last summer.
The Knicks and the Nets. Of course, you got your pick of the litter in come on, man. That's New York City. Of course.
I did not hear Atlanta yet.
Here's the thing about Atlanta.
That's true.
Atlanta. Okay. No. Atlanta has taken a sharp dive off of being on that list. A sharp dive.
Lord Jesus.
Oh, I blame social media for that.
I blame hookah, Hennessy, and lemon pepper for that. But that's what
I thought you were gonna blame robots in disguise.
The thing about Atlanta, it is like it's weird. Like because like everybody why the yoga instructor, the nurse, and the restaurant owner, they all thick, all of them. All of them got BBLs. Like how am I supposed to say?
Hey, listen. I remember when I was in Atlanta the last time, or like the second to last time, I was with a friend in an elevator, and he was staring at the maid. That's true.
You wrong, Nelson. You wrong.
That's true too.
You know you're wrong.
But I was with a friend in the elevator. We were supposed to go out the elevator and go right. The lady went out the elevator and went left, and this nigga went and followed her.
Oh, put him in jail.
That's a smart nigga. Smart nigga. But yeah, it is a lot of out of towners in Atlanta.
Yeah, like it's like, bro, like if he was, if he like a.
All right.
That's crazy. Get Winston out of here.
This is crazy.
Like
this is crazy
because I be looking like. Granted, Drea is fine. Brittany Renner is fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have doppelgangers. They have those. They got doppelgangers.
Yes.
They
got doppelgangers.
And look, bro, I know Cat Williams is doing a lot of bullshitting, but one thing he said that was true. Light skin with a funny face. I mean, fire burn. Yeah. But yeah. Yo. All right, let's get to the NFL. We got a lot on that. Mookville is insane.
Hold on. We need to do a little bit more NBA, do a little bit more recap. First off, Wemby's teammates hate him.
They do hate him, but they hate him because they ain't him.
So
that's true.
They hate him because they ain't. You know why? Because I'm gonna be here for the next 15 years. You motherfuckers about to be selling on Airbnb.
You know what the Spurs need to do? They need to call Atlanta. You can have anything you want except Wemby over here. Give us Trae Young right now.
Trae
Young.
Yeah.
Oh,
you can have all these niggas except for Wemby.
Last one up.
Wemby. We'll attach 2 of these niggas and 3 first-round picks. Give us Trae Young, please.
Please take most of our first-round picks for the
hell. We might even trade you Manu Ginobili stats.
Yeah,
and just send them over to your record.
Yes.
Shit.
we don't like. Don't nobody give a fuck about who you don't like.
I don't care what you like, brother. You are on a ticking time bomb.
This nigga's getting 5 blocks, 5 assists, and 5 steals. What is wrong with? What
Exactly.
talking about? This nigga's turning this nigga's making a layup that a guard would do into a dunk.
Yeah, I mean, because you gotta understand, bro. I know we say we've never seen anything like this, but no, we really never seen nothing like this.
Oh,
like,
Hey, Nelson, right though.
Because I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I thought that the
one.
fix was coming in, and we was gonna have a foot issue by say after All-Star break.
When
they told me that he sleeps a certain amount of hours so that his joints get the proper rest to be as elastic as they need to be, I said, oh yeah, this is on. Wrap this shit up.
No, it was before this. It was two things that I paid attention to with Wim. It was when the Spurs got the number 1 pick, how happy he was. And 2, it was the story about how the moment his growth spurt started very early, his parents started teaching him how to walk upstairs correctly for his size. And I'm like, oh, these niggas are in this for the long haul.
Yeah, this was over. This was over.
Let's hold on. Let's also add there is another one on the way.
There is another one on the way who got handle and got bounce.
And he's 6'8".
And he's 6'8". His sister's 6'7".
No, his sister's 6'4".
6'4"? Oh, okay, this is
6'4". But his sister is like that. She's representing France in the 3-on-3. So she's like that too.
Ridiculous.
It's like fam. Look, Pistons fans, Rockets fans, like Hornets fans, y'all can go ahead and cry. I'm so glad he's not over there.
So
and I also want to say this too. We don't talk about enough how he's a coach's son.
He is.
So the way he thinks the game is completely different because he was thinking the game his whole life because his mama played.
They asked him about his stats at the end of the game, and he was like, "We lost. I don't care about that." I was like, "Yes."
That's also when I knew that he was the one because, bro, I don't think that we've seen a young guy that has been win first like this. I'm trying to think. LeBron's the easy answer, but it might be LeBron.
Yeah,
he might.
Also, fam. He got not just Greg Popovich. He got 2 Hall of Fame big men that he can call at any time.
Because ain't Tim Duncan on the coaching staff?
He was. I don't know if he still is, but he around. The Admiral is around.
Yeah,
Admiral is around. Like he got those.
Now look. Now, if you want to talk about getting your body right, there's no place you need to go looking further than the Admiral. Because the Admiral is one of the greatest specimens we ever seen in this league. Like, the dude had HD televisions for arms. Like, the shit was crazy.
Also, he got drafted but went to the Army first. Then he came
Navy,
averaging 23.
Yeah, don't tell him he went to the Army.
Navy,
he went to the Navy.
Admiral,
He's a Navy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I'm so sorry.
Well, let me see. Nelson said Wemby want to win. Everybody else trick. They are.
If you ain't wrong.
Yeah.
They can listen. Atlanta can have. You can have Kelvin Johnson, Jeremy Sochan. I think Devin Vassell is a really good defender. I would keep Devin Vassell.
No, you can have. You got to give him something to sweeten the pot. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, those three, 3 first round picks, however many first round picks, give me Trae Young. And whatever money we got left, I just would just.
I actually want Trae Young and DeJounte. Fuck that.
Bring them DeJounte back.
Yes. Hell yeah.
They might be like, nah, we'll give you Trae. They might be like, we'll give you Trae.
Brother,
the next 3 drafts.
I would trade University of Texas San Antonio in the pick as well. I don't give a fuck. Listen, we need to win now. Now. Look.
I trade UT.
And actually, let's also add fuel to the fire is that Wemby is also having that rivalry with Chet. Them niggas don't fuck with each other.
Yes.
No,
They're bringing hoops back.
Yes, that is a rivalry that's going to be nasty for a long time. Hey, shout out to you, Christian. That's going to be nasty for 10 years.
Absolutely.
Chet don't like him. Wemby don't like him.
Wemby don't like him.
Light skin cry.
I don't like him.
Light skin on
I don't like him. I don't like it.
Shout out Wemby making me hate a white boy. Yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
look,
I've already claimed him as a black man. I don't care. I don't care that he's French. That's a black man. What are you talking about?
And Winston, I hate to break it.
Drop it 30.
I hate to break it to you, Winston, but hold on. Let me count. I gotta count. Giannis. Giannis.
I'm so glad Wemby is not in the Sada Baby video, man.
We're about to be on the 6th or 7th year of my prediction coming true.
You want to know why?
What did I say was going to happen? What did I say was going to happen?
What did you say?
To the NBA.
Oh,
I said we would go 10 years of there being no American MVPs.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Giannis. Was it Joker twice after that?
Joker twice.
Yeah. Giannis
for 19.
Joker, Embiid.
Giannis was 18, 19, and 19, 20.
Yeah, so Giannis kind of don't count. Because you're talking about this.
Yeah, he does.
Decade, right?
No, I was just talking about a 10-year stretch.
About the first one because you.
No, I was talking about a 10-year stretch. Giannis.
I got y'all right now. You ready?
All right, go ahead.
So from 2019 and up is Giannis, Jokic, Embiid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Harden was the last American, right?
Yup, in 2018.
And on some shit. And Shay's
Canadian. Shouldn't have got that one.
Shay's Canadian.
And Shay's Canadian.
But here's the thing: the 2 American people that can win it, they have to do astronomical shit.
They have to do it. Yes.
And 3 is Tatum, and then it's Ja. But that Ja got to do something like super.
My brother
Ja's hurt.
And can win it this year.
Ja's hurt.
Ant's not winning this year.
Yeah. But like Tatum and Ant
could win it this year.
Tatum and Ant got to win.
Tatum and Ant are the only players, and Ja, if he comes back healthy, are the only players that I think are contending for MVP.
Yeah, but Tatum and Ant got to win 60 games, like some shit like that. They got to like average 30 and like win 60 games.
They'd have to win 60 games.
Yeah, and I think the league, and I think with Tatum specifically because he was so good,
baby.
With Tatum, because Tatum was so good so early, I think everybody's waiting for Jason Tatum. I don't know why, but they're just waiting for him to win the title so they can give him an MVP. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the league.
Nelson, you wrong, Nelson.
You're right.
We know who you talking about.
He's right.
And you're wrong. That's wrong.
Right. No, he's not.
No,
he's right.
No.
He's right.
He's 100% right, but he wrong because he know who we talking about, and that's funny. That's funny.
It's the truth.
It is.
And the whole time, the real Kobe impersonator, or be that if you will, plays in Minnesota. That's the only one that got that dog in him. Shit.
Who you talking about? Ant?
I'm saying, as far as like having that dog, and I'm not trying.
Oh no, he got
Kobe impersonator.
No, he got that Michael Jeffrey Jordan in him.
That and Kobe was a Jordan impersonator. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
that's the only one. But yes, yeah. I mean, shit, bro. To be real, like the NBA is in great hands, but it is an international game, bro. Now, our top of our tops could beat the world's top of our tops. That's no question. Like we're gonna win gold this year. That's
for sure.
No debate. But
we're gonna win gold this year.
And we're gonna win it in the next 4. And we're gonna win it in America too. You think Team USA is gonna allow another team to come into America and we lose the gold?
It'll be a dog fight in order to win.
It will be. But
you're talking about Wemby's 5 years in.
Well, we're gonna give Wemby citizenship by then, so we're gonna win again.
Yeah, he's gonna fall in love with San Antonio. He's gonna fall.
He's gonna fall in line, baby.
Hey, bro, did y'all see Ramona Shelburne try to do the bullshit with Wemby?
I did.
She was like, if they don't put pieces around Wemby, he gonna leave for a bigger city.
He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
Ramona, let me help you out. Shut the fuck up.
He ain't going nowhere.
That's my help. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Listen, if RC Buford let that 7'5" nigga walk out boy.
He ain't gonna let him walk out the door.
Let me tell you something.
He gonna drop
Jerry
you.
Jones will fly down to San Antonio personally. And
that's crazy. That's
listen.
And make sure it don't
Let me
happen.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. They'll have to call hostage negotiators to get him up out that room. Okay.
They gonna pull it like they did with DeAndre Jordan.
Worse than DeAndre Jordan.
Like they locked it. They put a chair by the door.
No, it's gonna be like DeAndre Ayton. Like how he couldn't leave the house.
Oh yeah, he's not leaving. No,
I'm trying to. I don't care what you want to do. Ain't no free agency. You want franchise tag? You ain't going nowhere.
But yeah, bro. Well, let's get to it, man. Y'all know let's get to the meat and potatoes of what we're here for.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
It's time.
Kick it off,
for football. Bro. It's
Kick
time
it
for
off,
football,
bro.
baby. It's time for football.
Since your team made the first splash, kick it off, bro.
Yeah.
Dun 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 do. Hey, look, man. I just want to say, God is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Now listen, I'm not going to say we're going to the Super Bowl. It's not what I'm going to do here. There's a lot of preparation, a lot of things that have to happen for a Super Bowl. No, we don't. There's a lot of things that have to go into the Super Bowl. No, we don't.
Yes,
There's a lot of things that no, we don't. There's a lot of things that have to happen because okay, no, we don't. And I'm gonna tell you why. I get Deshaun Watson's ability, but I haven't seen it since 2019.
Fair enough.
That's pre-COVID too.
I saw Russell Wilson make the Pro Bowl last year.
He didn't make the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, year before last. Sorry.
Yeah,
and even this year, even this year.
So he was 26-8, I believe. From touchdown
with Jerry
Judy. Yeah. With Jerry Judy.
Thank you, Earl. Thank you for Deontay Johnson, by the way.
No problem, brother. You know, pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing Deontay Jackson will be amazing. He will be amazing.
Yes, he will. He will. Last year, Danger Russ Wilson.
Yeah, he hasn't made one since 2021.
Yeah, Russell had 20. He had 26 tutties, 3,000 yards, threw over 66%, and how many picks? 8 picks. So
66.4.
Yeah.
In Sean Payton's system.
In Sean Payton's system,
he was doing so good in Sean Payton's system. They tried to bench him, so they couldn't pay him. They couldn't pay him.
Yes.
That's how good he was playing.
Because the team sucks. I am.
So they gave him to the Steelers, and now look what he gonna do with the boys.
Well, I just want Christian, you're my brother. You're my brother in black and gold. We've done this journey now on this podcast for almost 6 years.
Hell yeah.
Christian.
What up?
It's over for Kenny.
Listen.
It's done.
Listen.
It is done.
Listen.
It is done.
Listen.
It is done.
Had they not signed Russ, this was his prove-it year, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I understand that. Last year was his prove-it year. That's why they went to get Russ.
I can't give him that prove-it year with the trash ass OC he had in Canada and the offensive play calling between the running back coach and the quarterback coach. I can't do that. How many times have we seen quarterbacks get new coaches and then start flourishing?
For sure. Shout out to Alex Smith. Alex Smith.
This year would have been his prove-it year with Arthur Smith, because Arthur Smith is a proven OC, not a great head coach, but a proven OC.
Yeah.
Given what he did with Tannehill and Henry,
mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have been mad with it, but also Steelers are a different organization and wanting to win right now, so I understand the Russell side.
And look, he gets to prove it this year. He gets to prove that he can hold that Windows Surface Pro upright and make sure that Russell Wilson can see his plays. He gets to prove that. That's what he get to prove, because it's over, baby. We are free from Kenny. Hey, Kanye West. He's done miracles on me. If
Russell Wilson has a horrible season, we're coming back to this episode.
I don't care. It's Russ.
Let me tell you something.
I don't care.
If Russ has the same numbers he has last year, this year, y'all 11-6.
Look at what he did with a quarterback, with a coach that hated him.
He can get 30 and 10.
Yeah.
Thank you.
3,500 yards,
And
30 and 10.
And about 4,000.
Back to the Pro Bowl, baby. Now,
the defense is gonna win them 7 games anyway.
Man, they kept us afloat the whole season last year.
I'm gonna be honest, Dale. To your point, he is the third best quarterback in that division. No question about it. You got a Hall of Famer. You got a Hall of Famer in Lamar Jackson, because now you got 2 MVPs. He's a Hall of Famer.
Hey, I'm gonna cut you off, but Austin Reeves is out here cooking.
Oh, he is. Well, that's AR. It's AR-15, baby. But yes, he does have Tomlin's future riding though, but not because I think Tomlin will get fired. Tomlin will just step down. I don't think that we'd fire, because you understand something, bro. You have to have justifiable cause to fire a coach. He's never even had a losing season. And the reason Tomlin has had job security is because, except for Andy Reid and Belichick, how many other coaches are really an upgrade at the time that he was on that run?
Mm-hmm. There's only one.
If you go get a Kyle Shanahan, what you gonna do? Bring him to be another runner-up? Like, why would you get rid of the guy?
There's only one. There's only one other coach out there that's looking for a job that I would even consider if Tomlin stepped down, and that's Mike Vrabel. But Mike Vrabel. It's just like, that's it.
That's
that would be all there. That's it. He's a football guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a football guy. But it's
Mike Vrabel coaching somebody like a TJ Watt. Oh my lord.
Yeah. I don't know why no teams brought him in.
They never really had any defensive talent on
We'll see. He's not going to Dallas. Don't ever say that.
Well. It's not a bad idea.
A black
Tomlin or Vrabel in Dallas is not a bad idea. But let's not jump ahead of the season. Hey, Nelson, say it with me. Say it with me. Hey, Nelson, can't decide whether you want a Jeep or a Durango? Come down and let Kenny pick it.
Yeah, baby.
Come on down and let Kenny pick it. Yeah.
It's funny they talking like this. Last year I said the offense was so nappy Kenny couldn't pick it, and they got mad at me. Now they talking.
No. Christian got mad at you. I hate Kenny Pickett. I've hated Kenny Pickett for a long time. I don't hate him. Hate's a strong
tiny hands.
I don't hate him. But I'm just being honest.
He was
Daniel Jones, Ford Lincoln Mercury, baby, on the way.
Oh my God.
On the way.
Hey,
they don't even make Mercuries anymore.
You trying to have a good time with your friends in Pennsylvania? Come down to Pickett Pub and Brewery, baby.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Oh man.
Hey man, this shit is over. Now look, he'd be a good backup, and I'm not mad at him being a backup.
He's gonna be a Raider. Like, he's gonna be a Raider when y'all release him.
He's not trash, but when you look, the reason I've been so
they're gonna be a Raider when you release them.
I'm sorry.
Jones Toyota. Daniel Jones
y'all
Toyota.
Just got Gardner Minshew.
Now, Christian, let me make myself abundantly clear, Christian. Pickett's not trash, but the issue I've always had, and why I've always had an issue with people caping for him, when you look at that division, Watson, Burrow, Jackson are MVP caliber quarterbacks. You can't go all the way down to Pickett and think you're going to compete. It don't work like that. And that's why I've always had an issue with people being Kenny Pickett, guys, because it's just like, dog, the bar is here.
You are absolutely right. But he was set for failure when he got drafted, when you had Canada as your OC. Why? Because Canada's plays were so simple. It's like, bruh, any defense can dissect that, and you were never using the middle of the field. Everything was hand off the ball to run, short passes to the outside, not attacking the middle. Why the hell you got 2 big-ass tight ends and not utilizing for the middle of the field, and you got Deontay Johnson and George Pickens and Calvin Austin? Like, that make no fucking sense.
I get it. I'm not saying that you're wrong. It's a reason why Matt Canada is jobless. But I mean, look, he's not wrong. He is Taysom Hill with baby hands.
Bro,
He can't grip a football. He throws a football like my 8-year-old.
Fast enough to be Taysom Hill.
He throws a football like my 8-year-old.
All I'm saying
Stop.
is that he was.
with baby.
All I'm
hands.
saying is he was set up for failure since the moment he got drafted.
Yeah, by getting drafted to the Steelers because he shouldn't have been there. But anywho,
he shouldn't have got drafted.
Let's
to
go.
Anybody.
No, he's draft worthy. But Donald.
Also he was
he's draft worthy.
Also, he was 24 years old. He was 24 years old when he got drafted. He was old as shit when he got drafted.
All right. Let's go through what all has been shit, man.
Is this the most expensive NFL free agency ever?
Hell yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah, most active too.
Like $700 million been spent this off season.
I'm not going to go through all of these, obviously, but let's start out from what I missed. Jason Kelce retired last week.
Yeah. Hall of Famer. Since we're all football guys, this is going to sound like a crazy question. What do y'all rank Jason Kelce as all-time centers? Ever.
Top 10. But I do want to be clear. The second half of his career is really what put him in the Hall of Fame because that first half was rough.
They're very rough. The Eagles were rough.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard because he was in a lot of different offenses. Especially with that Chip Kelly offense.
Yes.
Like where you had to be a speed guy and he had to be a little slimmer. And because they did that hurry up style, he tried to do that in the NFL and it didn't work. So,
there is a let's just get some of the big signings. All right, let's see. Drew Lock signed a 1-year deal with the
Giants.
Giants. Yeah, he's on the Giants. Patrick Queen signed a 3-year, $41 million deal with the Steelers.
Oh yeah, the Ravens defense a lot of people stole.
They are getting plummeted.
Yeah, they defense got gashed.
Speaking of the Ravens, Derrick Henry signed a 2-year, $16 million contract.
$9 million guaranteed.
Mike Gesicki is heading to Cincinnati. Jameis Winston will be the backup for Deshaun Watson.
Cincinnati?
Yeah, Gesicki's in Cincinnati.
That's a really good.
Big J-Mo was in Cleveland.
Yes, sir. Marcus Mariota is heading to Washington on a 1-year, $6 million contract. So he'll officially be the backup to whatever they do. Aaron Jones is leaving the Packers, heading to the Vikings on a 1-year, $7 million deal. Let's see. Sam Darnold signed a 1-year, $10 million deal with Minnesota. Hey, look, $10 million from Minnesota. That's quite interesting. Joe Mixon. That's what I said.
That's what I said.
Joe Mixon.
I did the same thing when my team gave up 2 firsts for that nigga. I'm like, for what? For who?
For who?
Why?
Joe Mixon was traded to Houston from Cincinnati for his 7th round pick. Fred Warner's restructuring his deal. Let's see who else.
It don't look like they're gonna have to pay Greenlaw that money, so I don't know.
Yep. Chase Edmonds is back with the Bucks. Noah Brown signed a 1-year, $4 million deal with the Texans. Leonard Williams signed a 3-year, $64 million deal with the Seahawks. Buck Pride never dies.
Another Mainland product.
Yes, sir. Jacoby Brissett is back in New England.
Which means they're picking Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I think that's where they go as well. Noah Fant signed a 2-year deal with Seattle. Hey, look, Noah Fant really made the best out of that situation getting traded to Seattle. I got to give him his credit because I did not think it was going to work out well for him. And it felt like he was just coming
with the Broncos. But
but it just felt like he got through to the wayside.
Speaking of Seattle, not this draft, but next year's draft. You get a quarterback, or do you extend Geno?
I think you got to get a quarterback.
Yeah, I wouldn't say now. I mean, shit.
I get him now.
Yeah.
I just don't. What position are they drafting in?
I wouldn't
Middle
say
of the first round.
Middle of the first. Like, so
I
it'd
don't
be
know
like
who
it'd be
they
like
they
it'd be
barely
like
missed
Bo
the
Nix and JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
They barely missed the playoffs, and I think how many teams? 14 teams get in there, so they probably be.
I think they got
around.
Denver. I think they got another Denver pick too. Still,
Yeah,
Probably
you
so.
know what? That's true too. So, but I mean, Denver didn't end the season that bad too, so it's only gonna be like
No, they were one game out of the
12,
playoffs.
13-ish.
yeah, they won game out of the playoffs.
Not the Broncos.
Yeah. The Broncos were one game out of, or 2 games out of the playoffs.
Yeah,
They won didn't they win 5 of their last 6 or 6 of their last 7 or some wild
Crazy.
shit?
yeah. Because Russell went 7 and 8. So.
Mm-hmm. Brian Burns was traded to the Giants and then signed a 5-year, $141 million contract extension.
We could have traded him to the Rams 2 seasons ago for 2 first-round picks.
Yep.
We got a 2nd and a 5th for him.
But to be fair, the Rams don't have first-round picks for God knows how long, so I feel why they didn't do that. Jalen Ramsey restructured his deal so that could get room for the Dolphins to sign players. Let's see here. Zadarius Smith signed a 2-year, $23 million contract with Cleveland, just beefing up their defense even more. Leonard Floyd signed a 2-year, $20 million contract with San Fran. Gardner Minshew, 2 years, $25 million with the Vegas Raiders. Shit. I didn't know that Gardner Minshew commanded $12.45 a year.
The Justin Fields market is trash.
This is ridiculous. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Jeff Okuda signed a 1-year, $4.7 million deal.
Got that much.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else? Jesus. Saquon Barkley, 3 years, $37.75 million to Philly. Kirk Cousins. Hey, look, man. Cousins.
Say the contract. Say the contract.
4 years, $180 million contract, $100 million guaranteed.
I thought it was 150 guaranteed.
Nah,
$100 million guaranteed.
$100 million guaranteed, $50 million signing bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins.
Wow.
You are a Hall of Famer.
I'm going to tell you why, Zen.
I want Kirk Cousins in the Hall of Fame. Why? Because nobody does business better than Kirk Cousins.
I'm going to tell you why.
In the history of the NFL.
Agents should be in the Hall of Fame.
When healthy, Kirk Cousins, 3,500 yards,
top 12 quarterback,
26 to 34 touchdowns,
top 12 quarterback,
9 to 15 picks every season.
Top 12 quarterback.
Shit about any of that.
He's a top 12 quarterback when he healthy.
Also, one more thing. These are the Falcons. I don't like. These are they don't have no. They don't got no expectations.
For cheaper than that.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's about cheap for them or if it's about they want to try and make the playoffs because they're 1 game out.
With Desmond Ridder,
Fields can get you to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Then you gotta pay him. You gotta pay him, and you might not. You paid him,
but you paid him that much. You got 2 years before you have to pay him because he's on his 4th year, and then you get a 5th year extension because he's a first-round pick. So that's 2 years that you have to determine whether or not you need to pay him or not.
I don't know if Raheem Morris. I don't know if I suggest Raheem Morris to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if he's a great quarterback. I'm sorry.
Great may be a stretch. I'll say good, but great may be good.
Listen. We need the league. I've had this conversation a lot. We need, like, last year was kind of a lot of things happened last year, but the middle of the season was kind of dull. We need more regular season quarterbacks.
Yep.
We need more Phillip Rivers. We need more Chad Penningtons. We need late career Kurt Warner, even though he went to the Super Bowl. But like, we need B+ quarterbacks.
There's 2 quarterbacks that I think should understand that they're regular season quarterbacks. Hear me out. Josh Allen, you are a regular season quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
If that.
No, he is.
If that.
And Tua Tagovailoa, you are a regular season quarterback.
We'll after this year, we'll find out if Justin Herbert is just a regular season quarterback.
Yes.
We'll find out.
Justin Herbert, you are on the fringe.
Trevor Lawrence,
given a lot. Trevor Lawrence, you're on the fringe.
You won a playoff game.
You're on the fringe. I'll give you 2 more years because you're young, and your rookie year should never count for anybody. Because
I know he just lost in the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy, you on the fringe too, buddy.
I'm not comfortable saying that, but I hear you.
Well,
I don't know about that.
Like, he just lost the Super Bowl, but I don't know. For some reason, I don't know if he's a perennial playoff quarterback yet.
Well, he's only his second year starting.
It's only his second year.
He's been in the playoffs every year, and the only reason he didn't go to the Super Bowl last year is because he tore up his elbow. So
I want to talk about a couple more signings. Shout out to Redemption. See, this is what the game is about. You play to win the game. Shout out to Redemption. Baker Mayfield signed a 3-year, $100 million contract with the Bucks. That is redemption because everybody in the world thought it was over. 100.
Also, shout out to Mike Evans.
Mike Evans.
2 years, 50.
Yes, sir. Coming back.
Baker had a better season than Brady last season.
Yep. Zaire Franklin.
Happen, but it is possible.
Zaire Franklin, who's led the league in tackles for the last couple of years at the linebacker position, signed a 3-year, $31.26 million contract extension with the Colts. Speaking of the Colts, 3 years, 32. And speaking of the Colts, Michael Pittman. Yep. Michael Pittman signed a 3-year, $70 million contract extension with the Colts as well, locking that up. That's really good because Anthony Richardson looks like he's him.
I don't think so because Anthony Richardson has to stay healthy first before I can give him the hint.
Yeah, but what I saw, I should say, he looks like he's him. Tony Pollard signed a 3-year, $21 million contract with the Titans.
Catch him in the next Moneybag Yo video.
Christian Wilkins, 4 years, $110 million to be the defensive tackle.
Christian Wilkins next to Max Crosby. Hell.
Yeah, hell. That's gonna be a problem.
Hell.
We going all defense.
Yeah, I see that. But you know what? You got a defensive minded coach, Antonio Pierce, so I ain't mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. We talked about
Saquon. Eli.
That's hilarious. Gabe Davis signed a 3-year, $39 million contract with Jacksonville, thus freeing up Calvin Ridley, who is looking like he's heading to.
No, he signed with Tennessee.
Oh, he signed with Tennessee. I got to go up to that.
He signed $100 million. After getting suspended
show me the money.
After
and look,
suspended for gambling.
And look, Big 60, Marcel, y'all locked him up for 5 years. Chris Jones, 5 years, $158.75 million for the best or second best defensive tackle in the game. He deserves every bit of it.
Oh, wait, hold up, Earl. You missing the most important decision made in free agency. The Chiefs restructured Patrick Mahomes.
They absolutely did. They restructured Patrick Mahomes.
Decision made in the past 72 hours.
Yep. To make $1 million of cap space.
Yep.
$6 million of cap.
That's scary because there's a lot of wide receivers out there. There's a lot of playmakers they can go pick up.
I think they're gonna mess around and pay L'Jarius Sneed. Maybe franchise tag him.
I think they already did. If I'm not mistaken, I think they already franchise tagged Sneed. If I'm not.
Yeah, because you can't franchise tag Chris Jones again.
Yeah. Oh, they got a mock draft has the Chiefs getting Xavier Worthy, the fastest man at the combine.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's gonna be bad.
But like a month ago, they had them getting Troy Franklin out of Oregon, so they getting them a receiver.
Yeah,
they getting them a receiver.
What else do we got here? Had more. Sorry about that. Mason Rudolph signed a 1-year deal with the Tennessee Titans. Calvin Ridley, we just said 4 years, $92 million. Shit. I'm trying to see there. Oh, Joe Flacco going to Indy, comeback player of the year.
For $10 million, right?
Yep, 1 year, $10 million, deservedly so. You win an award like that, you get that.
Home.
Yeah,
he wanted to be at the crib. He got $10 million.
Xavier Howard will be designated a post June 1st release by Miami. Seen that on the wall.
Same with Michael Thomas, aka Slam Boy.
Michael Thomas is getting released. Eric Armstead is getting released. Kyle Juice restructured a contract extension with San Fran. The numbers haven't come out yet, but they locked up Juice. Gosh, there's more to happen. Of course, I can't remember what else. I'm going through the notes now. Michael Thomas, Jameis Winston, Garoppolo released, clearing $11 million in cap. Hunter Renfrow released. That's a name that I will watch out for in KC. If they wanted to go wide receiver by committee instead of just getting a big splash. Tre'Davious White, post June 1st release, cutting $10 million in cap.
Oh, that's gonna be a snag.
Yeah, that's easy work.
That's gonna be a snag. Whoever gets Tre'Davious White.
And I would probably look. I would look at the Steelers to look to pick him up, especially moving on from Pat Pete. I would look at the Steelers to pick him up.
Mm-hmm. Pat Pete will get a job somewhere too.
Yeah, he will. He will.
Not that old.
Deontay Johnson traded to Carolina.
Of course.
For let me see what else. It's a lot of other deals that happened. Devontae Parker signed a $1 million deal with the or a 1 year $4.69 million deal with Philly.
Philly got C.J. Gardner-Johnson back.
They did after he talked all that shit about Philly, so that's gonna be pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
Irv Smith, steal for the Chiefs. 1 year, $1.29 million. Yeah.
Oh, we got my team. We paid we got Robert Hunt and another guard. We gave Robert Hunt $100 million.
I saw y'all did.
Gave another guard 48. People were mad. I'm like Bryce Young was on his ass every week.
You should be.
And plus our defensive coordinator was like having good defenses every week by committee. You know what I'm saying? I trust our defensive coordinator. I'm not mad at us going offense over defense.
Yep, I don't blame you.
Yeah,
I don't blame you one bit.
I was kind of skeptical because I didn't, offensive line. I used to think like Pro Bowl offensive linemen only got that much money, but nah, protection is protection.
It is. No matter what.
Yeah, protection.
We talked about Sam Darnold.
Tyron Smith is still out there.
Tyron Smith is still out there. Bakhtiari is out there as well. Yep. Shoot, man.
Oh, Josh Jacobs went to the Packers.
Josh Jacobs is on the Packers. That's what I was looking for. Josh Jacobs on the Packers. Yep.
What did he sign for? He signed for something good, right?
I tell you,
448. I think it's 448.
Josh Allen also restructured his deal as well, so they can make.
It don't matter. They stuff.
Let's see. Josh Jacobs, where are you?
Jacobs. Antonio Gibson is a Patriot.
Oh yeah, Gus Edwards signed a 2 year, $6.5 million deal with the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
Chargers.
Austin Eckler's a Commander.
Yep.
Danielle Hunter is a Texan. That's big.
Did we talk about Devin Singletary? 3 years, $16.5 million with New York.
With the Jets?
With the Giants.
With the Giants. Yeah, Danielle Hunter is a Texan. That is huge. Lord Jesus, that's huge.
Antonio Gibson signed a 3 year, $11.25 million deal with the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Jacobs, 4 years, $48 million with Green Bay. Yeah. That's pretty much it for all the big names. Obviously, as we get closer to the draft, we're going to start our pre-draft shows 2 weeks before the draft. So, we gave y'all 2 months off of football, but we're back, baby. Oh yeah.
Where the hell Justin Fields playing football?
The XFL, brother. I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
The Broncos don't have a 5th round pick to give.
If Chicago's smart, they keep him. But that's a whole nother conversation.
No, they ain't.
but it's Chicago.
Pick, come on, like I think y'all need to start disrespecting Justin Fields. I think he's good enough to get you.
Let it happen.
Third.
Let it happen. Let it happen.
Yeah.
But like I've been saying, I think they should trade the first pick to Washington, get what they can get, and then trade the second pick from Washington on to somebody else too.
Yep. But hey, man, listen.
And stay with Justin Fields. And
we're not football guys.
And but hey,
we are not football guys. We have no idea what we're talking about. None.
Just true. That's why it's called guessing from the stands.
Hey, man. Hey, we have no idea. We have no idea what we're talking about. That's not a good idea, Dale. Because if it was a good idea, it happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no better than I do.
Hey, man.
Supposedly.
They getting paid millions of dollars to bullshit. But look, I am a hater, so there's just that.
All I'm saying is whatever they do with the number one pick, it better lead them somewhere.
They need to trade it. They better
lead them up out of hell. That's what I know.
Because me as a Panthers fan, I will never let them live it down if it don't lead them nowhere.
Oh yeah,
facts. Never let them live it down. Yeah. Bryce Young could go over his whole career. You better lead something. Better lead to something.
Bryce Young gonna be all right. He just need an offensive line, and he gonna be all right.
Yeah, we all right. Yeah, my dog, good.
He needs a really good offensive line because he's gonna get his
and besides, look, man, he's not Peyton Manning, but Peyton Manning had an abysmal rookie year. So, look, man, there's always up from here. Mm-hmm. But look, it's good to be back. Good to be back. And yeah, man, Donnie, thank you for falling through. Shout out to all the love that you show us each and every week, man. Shout out to hanging with the crew. New episode is coming out.
I want to get y'all on around OTA, like August. You know what I'm saying? Around preseason time.
Let's circle back on this on draft night.
Yeah. I want y'all to pull up to the pod.
Bet that up. We'll lock it down. Tap in with hanging with the crew each and every week on all DSPs. Donnie, we waiting on music.
I'm waiting on it too, brother. As soon as I get angry, you know I'm hitting you up.
Yeah, we need that. All right, well, Dale, man, peace and love, and we'll see y'all next week. We out.
We out.
Peace.